Hey all you moms and dads out there who are cooking baby food. My name's Will Orrock, host of Daddy Do's Baby Food Recipes. So today I'm gonna make my first video with this wonderful, wonderful machine that we have sitting right here. So let me give you guys a little bit of a history. About earlier this year, January 25th of 2019, my second son was born. And we had learned a lot from our first son, so we decided that we wanted to make baby food a little bit easier, and my amazing wife found this really cool product and machine called the Baby Cook Biaba. And it is awesome. It takes less than 10 minutes to prepare wholesome, really delicious food for your children, especially those who still eat a puree of sort. So let's get into the products and what we're gonna make today. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a blueberry, apple, and spinach. By the way, I do use all organic. With all the pesticides and things that are out there these days, you wanna protect your children, so make sure you buy organic. All right, so what I do here is, as you can see, this is the machine. It has two little reservoirs here, and it has two strainer like things, and they both have little blenders inside, so they can both grind up your food. And what you do is you just put these bad boys like this, and you slide them on. They click in place. The machine will not work unless you click it in place. Here I have about, maybe a cup and a half of water. It tells you how much on the instructions when you buy this. So I'm just gonna fill that up right here. And make sure you don't overflow this, especially if you don't have these connected, because it will get all over the place. I had to learn the hard way. All right, so I'm gonna put this, it's okay if there's a little extra water in here because this is all cooked through vapor, so you having that extra water won't be a problem. All right, here we go. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all my spinach in here, and as you know that, well, because these are leaves, it looks like there's a lot of them, but after the heat has completely shrank them or has broke them down, they will look like they're at the bottom, and it will be just this much, so don't worry about that. And then here I have my apples. Again, these are wonderful Granny Smith apples. Granny Smith apples are the ones that actually have less sugar out of all the apples, so if you also want to give your child less sugar, go with the Granny Smith. Here's a little bag I bought. These are organic ones from Trader Joe's. So if you guys have a Trader Joe's around you, they're very inexpensive and they're delicious and they're organic. Okay, so I'm just gonna toss all those guys in there right there. Don't worry about filling this up. Up here, this is kind of a hollow, or it gives you more space. And then finally, my blueberries. I love blueberries. They're so good. Antioxidants, lovely. All right, so let's put that in here like this. And we're gonna close this guy like this. The way that this machine works is you hold it in, and when you get it here, it slides back, but you wanna pull it back a little bit more so that thing doesn't fly up. So my second recipe is kale, avocado, Hass avocado, and apples again. So let's go ahead and do that. I already poured the water in this one, so I didn't have to do it double. And we're gonna put the kale in first. Remember, the leaves will shrink, so you'll have tons of space. Might not seem like that at first. And then I'm gonna put the apples in right away. However, we're gonna wait to put the avocado in because the avocado doesn't need to be cooked like that. You just add it in and blend it because avocados, if they're ripe, they're already soft, so there's no reason for you to do that. Okay, again, I'm gonna pull this down here, put that in here, and then I'm gonna get my spoon out here for the avocado. So I'll use that to scrape out of the shell when we go to blend the kale and apple mix. All right, so next thing you do here is you'll see right here, it's a steam button. You're gonna hit both of these steam buttons, and then in 10 minutes, these will be steamed, there will be liquid at the bottom, and it will be ready to blend. See you in 10 minutes. So, it's now done. It's been that 10 minutes I said, and let's check it out. So be very careful because this has been steaming for 10 minutes and it's extremely hot, so don't burn yourselves, okay? So what you do is you pull back here and you'll pick it up and you'll see all this steam come out. Same on the other side. Okay, and you'll also hear a beep when your food is ready. So I'm gonna show you what this looks like before I blend it up. So as you can see, you've got your blueberries and your apples, your kale and your apples, and there's some spinach in there too. And if you look at the bottom here, you'll see all this nice, lovely liquid. You could actually drink that, but you don't want to because that's gonna go in the blend for your children. Before we blend these, we have to pour out the contents into the area where you'll be blended. So this is a little tool that it comes with. It's just to pick it out here so you don't get burned. So what I do is you can also use this to scoop back in the contents, see? Okay, and then this is hot, so you might want to set them down over here by your bowl. And then make sure that you definitely wiggle it a little bit to get any excess juice or water out, and also you don't make a mess. And then go ahead and pour it in. Also, be careful when you put it back in because if that splashes, it could burn you, and I wouldn't want you guys to get burned. Again, these are just little recipes that I've either seen or created myself. So you guys, check it out, play with it. Okay, so then this we'll put over here for cleaning. And then only one side of this has the blender. So let me show you that. So in this case, the right side of the machine has a blender. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hook it in there, and then this will not work unless you click it all the way to your left, okay? Once you get in here, again, repeat the same process, down punch, and then right here on this fun little dial here, you can turn it and it blends for you. Now another thing you wanna be careful of is also the little spout here. If you push it too fast or too hard, this will be all over the place. So you gotta kinda start out slow. And then as you start out slow, then you can put it into more of a full blast effect. So this will blend. If you use any type of berry like a raspberry, a strawberry, or a blackberry, you're gonna wanna strain out those seeds because some children have problems swallowing those. So make sure you do that. Also, depending what content you use, sometimes some of the vegetables or some of the fruits are a little bit harder to break down, so it takes a little bit longer to blend. So I think that's done. Okay, I'm gonna set that guy to the side there. And as you can see, it's still hot and it absolutely looks like puree. Okay, I'll show you that in a second. Put that over here. And now I'm gonna add this avocado that I told you I was gonna add. This is a half of an avocado, you can see that. And the reason why I'm adding in half of avocado, because not only is avocado just so good for you, but it's definitely gonna fill in. And remember, you shouldn't be giving your baby this whole entire meal in one setting, so therefore, too much of this won't do much here. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in there. And same thing, let's see it. Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here and let's see it. I'm gonna start off slow, otherwise I'm gonna get burned. Yeah, jump a little bit there. Mixing in that wonderful avocado. So in this one, again, I have the apple, kale, and avocado, and this is what we want to make sure that we get really blended in. So another thing you guys can also check out is if it looks like, in this case, guacamole, it's too thick, babies are going to have a hard time swallowing that. So what you want to make sure you do is you add a little bit of water. So I'm going to add a little bit of water in here to make it less like guacamole. Okay, very good. And then I'm gonna use this napkin here, or paper towel, to cover the hole so it doesn't pop out and burn me. And then I can just go full blast right away if I'd like. Okay, let's see again. How does this one look? Yeah, it looks a little bit like you have a little bit more liquid. So I'm gonna do it again. Put the rest of the water like that in there. And again, you guys can decide how, you know, the consistency, whether it's thick or liquidy, just by adding water. Okay, looks about right. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh yeah, much more liquidy, much better. Okay, so you see this? This is the liquid. Yeah, this is about right. It might look a little bit watery to you, but when it gets cold and it has cooled down, it actually becomes thicker. So it will make it very enjoyable for your child to eat and taste. And for those who are always on the run, or you know, you're having you know, such a time-consuming life, and you need to get your baby food ready quick, I tell you what, man, this has saved me so many times. So I highly recommend getting this machine, and you know, keep checking back in the channel. I've got really neat recipes coming out and neat little stuff for you guys to see. So now you can see this. So once again, welcome to Daddy-O's Baby Food Recipes. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you found some value in this, go ahead and smash that like button, and also subscribe down below and hit that notification bell. That lets you guys know when all my awesome videos are coming out, so you can continue to make lovely recipes for your kids. And healthy, happy baby is a healthy, happy family. Thanks for coming by.